Alright guys, so it's day number 2. We are underway. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. We're just waiting for the rest of the Ironman guys to get here. The energy for day 2 is way higher than it was yesterday. You know, you can still kind of feel a little bit of excitement, over-excitement and anxiety from yesterday. Not really knowing what to expect. But today, it's more of expecting more of the unexpected. We are going to hit Victoria City though. We're gonna go to a place called Penalosa Farms. I'm excited for that. It's a bit rainy today, just like yesterday. But you know, it does add a lot to the fun. All right, everybody. So we are underway. It's around 7:30 in the morning. We'll be headed over to Penalosa Farms. The team is complete. And I get an extra bonus today. I get to drive one of the cars. So let's go. Alright guys, the time check, it's around 8:30 I think, somewhere around there, so it took us a while to get here, but we are now in Victoria City. We're gonna check out Penalosa Farms. It was a pretty easy drive and I'm happy that at least the weather is kind of cooperating. So yeah, let's go ahead, check inside.
My dad, Pa, si Ramon Penalosa.
Hello. Paulo,
Yeah.
Hi, Paulo.
Man behind everything. So this is Paulo sang grilled
Morning.
cheese. Team niya.
Cheese, Ironman. Si Bibi, si Ken, si Tal, Kapel, Junji, si Bem.
Okay. Since hindi ko naman ma-memorize tanan, sulod na lang kamo di kay mamahaw mo na ta.
Thank you.
It is always good to start with food.
So we were welcomed with a pretty hearty breakfast full of Victoria's kakanins by the owner, Mr. Penalosa, very generously. And man, I'm just blown away by this place. It's huge. It's huge yet completely organized and efficient. I mean, everything is somehow in place. You got ducks and geese over there. Again, we're surrounded by plants. Everything in order, and like all the fixtures of the place are also aesthetically done. And man, I don't know why I haven't been here. I mean, I've been in Bacolod for like the past 5 or 6 years, but I can't believe that there's a place like this around here. Amazing.
Shake my head and change the way I think of the way I feel, 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 the way I feel.
Negros Occidental is right now the organic hotspot, not only of the Philippines but also of Southeast Asia. You can actually go on top of the income totem pole if you know what you're doing in agriculture.
Yeah.
Go into organic farming. It's the production of food, the production of feeds, the production of fuel, yung mga yan, or fiber, with the use of natural system that will not be harmful to man, plant, and the environment. I will tell you that your farm will not only survive, but your farm will prosper. And you will be part of the food security component ng ating bansa. Ibig sabihin ko, there will be food for you, your family, your community, and our country.
Amo ni nasay sa balay mo, medar sa tunga lang sang balay mo.
pwede ka katanom lain-lain na mga crop. This is kamatis, and that's carrots. So kumbaga, pwede ka kadungan, tanom. Kisa kagang may lang na plot. We're also showing that you can use whatever materials na makita nyo. Makita nyo ito, mga bottles ng Coke or Sprite, pwede mo matamnan. Use up na tire, pwede mo matamnan. Ang concept na padako-dako hindi siya, we're not trying to teach that. What we're trying to teach is if you want to plant your own food, if you want to grow your own food in your own backyard, you can do it. In a small space, you could feed yourself, and you could
The
also
people
feed the
around
community
you.
and those around you.
This farm can be characterized by 3 words. Okay? The first word will be equilibrium. Balance.
Yeah.
State of equilibrium. The second word is productivity. Ibig sabihin, dapat doable, dapat sustainable, dapat profitable. And number 3, it's characterized by faith. Faith is the assurance na yung ginagawa mo will bear fruit and it will happen. Ang approach natin is number 1, parang ganito, head on. Explain muna natin yung lahat ng mga prinsipyo. Kasi kung hindi mo alam ang prinsipyo, hindi ka makaka-experiment.
Yes. Okay.
Kasi nga, why kang inalungog. Okay?
May foundation
So,
muna
dapat ang foundation mo head on.
Yeah.
Alamin mo kung bakit. Bakit halimbawa ang fruiting plants ang gusto full sunlight? Eh bakit kung mga leaves lang pwedeng partial? Number 2, ang approach natin is always hands-on. Ano yung hands-on? Dapat marunong ka man lang maglagay ng seed. Marunong ka man lang mag-transplant either sa container or sa plant. Marunong ka man lang magtimpla ng feeds. Head-on, hands-on. More importantly, we're talking about heart-on. Huwag kang papasok sa agriculture nang dahil lang sa pera. Kasi unang talo mo, atras ka na eh.
Yeah.
Kasi pera ang gusto mo eh. Binagyo ka. Pumasok ka first because you want to serve. Kasi gusto mo makatulong eh.
Yeah.
Na hindi ka muna nag-iisip ng iba. Kasi kung gusto mo makatulong, nauna mo yung puso. Pag nauna mo yung puso, then it becomes a habit, it becomes an advocacy, it becomes something to do, and believe it or not, the profit will come.
Yeah. Overflow na lang siya. Yeah.
Serve and you become a leader. Babalik at
Yeah.
babalik sa'yo.
Yeah.
You will actually, the more people you begin to help, then the more that you will be patronized also. Babalik, may good karma yan eh. So number 1 is you go there, you go into business, primarily to serve.
Alright, so after the very exciting talk with Mr. Penalosa, we are off to go foraging. So I'm gonna try this one right here. They call this one the peanut butter plant or fruit. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like some sort of berry. But apparently, supposedly, it tastes like peanut butter. Alright guys, so this is what they call the peanut butter tree, or the peanut butter plant. I'm gonna try and check one out. What? Peanut butter, good ya? Alright. Incredibly like peanut butter, like Skippy or something.
Hati kayo? Sinong bibigyan mo kalahati?
Sino makaon?
Agad. Yan ang mga matatamis na mga variety.
Tamis na, tamis.
Tamis ha? Sabihin mo matamis. Tapos patikimin mo sila.
Hindi.
Oh, para mawala.
Kamyas.
Ay, mawala yan. Kagitin mo. Mawala ang asin, mawala ang sakit. Bakit hindi ka tinamaan? Mahilig ka sa mga...
Mahilig ka sa manghang eh.
Mahilig ka sa mga... Parang Bicolano ka pala. Okay, liga. What is our role here? Our role, I will not even say that we are at the forefront. I will not even say that we are the pioneers of that. I am just saying that we are one of the lights in the darkness. Ibig sabihin ko, we practice it because we want it.
Yeah.
We practice it because it is the logical thing to do. We practice it because I want our environment to even be better compared sa nangyayari ngayon. One of the purposes of this farm is just in our own little way, in our own little time, in our own little place, to make a difference in one life at a time. May ganito, usap tayo. Kung tamaan man lang na huwag ka magtapon ng plastic, happy na ako.
Bagay na.
Kung ikaw kumain ka naman, magtanim ka ng sarili mo sa mga bahay mo, makasave ka lang ng 20 pesos, 50 pesos, na imbis na mo bili ka ng gulay araw-araw. Ay, dinalaking tulong mo na yun. You and me is a very good beginning. Simulan mo dun sa'yo. Baka maniwala ang misis mo, gagaya sa'yo, susunod sa'yo, gagaya yung mga kapatid mo, mga anak mo. Before you know it, baka gagaya yung kapitbahay mo, yung zona mo, yung barangay mo. You know, each of us will have to do our part. Hindi kasi pwede yung ating mentality, ang tawag doon, extractive mentality, anthropomorphic. Ibig sabihin, man is always at the center of the universe.
Yeah.
Kahit sirain ko, lahat hindi. Pag sinira mo lahat, babalik sa'yo.
Yeah. True. So yeah, guys, after having that talk with Mr. Penalosa and just seeing everything in action now, I mean, from the pigs to the herbs to the plants to how everything is set up, the fish and everything, this whole place right here is pretty much an ecosystem of its own. Everything is sustainable, everything is dependent on each other, and man, again, I'm just so blown away. This isn't just about the farming, but the fact that they were able to integrate and really pull everything together to make one cohesive system. Man, the world definitely needs more of this. Alright, so good morning. It is day number 3. We are underway. Unfortunately, the Ironman crew wouldn't be able to join us today, so it's just going to be me and the Grilled Cheese Boys, and we're going to be taking Direct Paulo Lindaya's car over to Sagay and Cadiz. Alright guys, so it's just the start of the day, but already it's a good morning. There's nothing better to start the day off with than a nice and hearty breakfast. So I'm with the crew. We have just loaded up. We're gonna gas up in a bit. So what is up everybody? Kami full tank na kami, so we are now loading up on gas. We are bringing our own Ironman, Direct Paulo Lindaya, with us right now. So, siya ang official naman sa mga Ironman for today.
Ano naman si Strider?
So, si Strider, it's a 1994, no? Ang Nissan Patrol.
94 ka patrol.
Alright, so...
Natatawan ta akong kalabot.
Lambot, piyo. So it's only like 7:15 or 7:30 in the morning, and already we're at our first location, which is Cadiz City. It's known as the City of Wales. Right? So it's the City of Wales. It's also the home of Dinagsa, which is like a pretty famous festival here in the city. And most definitely, they're known for their dried fish, or uga. So we're gonna be going out and check out one of the places where they sell it. We're gonna check in once we get there. right, so we are now in the city of Cadiz. Behind me is the beautiful, beautiful beach. It's been, I don't know, man, I don't even remember the last time I was anywhere near the beach, to be honest with you. Like, ever since this whole pandemic thing started, I could not describe how happy I am right now to just even see, like, the sea, I guess. So we're here at the place where they sell some of the best dried fish on the island. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out.
Uga is the most popular local product sang syudad sang Cadiz.
Sa pamatsyag nyo, nga anong ginlaen sang uga sang Cadiz?
Oo, gani. Actually, curious mo ko eh. Kaya daw-
magsiling ka uga, Cadiz, gid dahil.
Do tanan may ugaman, galing kay kung Cadiz lain gid ya, ginadayo gid sa ginakatuan.
Anong ginlaen sang uga?
Bango na sa pagtimpla sang Cadiz, sa pagtimpla si may arak ko sa uga nga daw dinagat lang, pakasulo na sa rikta da sunugasan sa baybay. Kag irikta lang na sa daing bulag. Why na sa ginasinan? Oo, baybay na lang.
Baybay gid sa bulog.
Dagat lang.
Ang iba niya ang ginasnan.
Ginasinan, ginasaya kay ginahuluman sa tuma. Amo na sa nga medyo parap.
Sa mo man secret.
Oo, kay bugat sa kung sa kilo ay bugat sa pasada. Amo na sa first example sa danggit, kung damo na sa asin, doy jutay lang na sa isa ka kilo kay kumo wala na sa asin, damo-damo sa isa ka kilo. Mag-an kay nami giniya ibaligya kay bisan paano ang uga wala iyaga ka perdiya.
Actually, we can generate an income in a day, not to brag ha. Most likely 30 in a day. The reason nga generate kami 30,000 is because in and out lang ang customer, sir. Pagkatapos ng isa ka van, magawa naman ng isa ka, basulod naman ng isa ka van. Tourists are coming from Lacawon, coming from different cities of Negros.
All right, so here we are, guys. I'm literally right behind the source of all the famous dried fish that's being sold over here sa Cadiz City. So, like, you know, I've been in Bacolod for the past 5 or 6 years, and every time somebody passes by here sa Cadiz, without a doubt, may dried fish, good for sure, gadala. As you can see behind me, there's Master PB. The man making sense with the lens, responsible for all the beauty shots that you guys are gonna see throughout this documentary. Peeps, ano favorite mo yung ano man, yung uga dito sa Cadiz? If ever mapadayo ka di.
Fish tocino, bro.
Fish tocino. I've seen a lot of that, and looks like daw magiguro ang bestseller nila dito. Behind me right now is our master pilot, the man giving us the overview, Mr. Kenty. So, ikaw, Kent, ano favorite mo di ang uga sa Cadiz? Si PB, kung ano yung fish tocino?
Fish tocino. Fish, siyempre, danggit.
Danggit, baby. Yup, that's the way to go. Well, ikaw, breaks ang Taibis, so may 1 point subong sa favorite nga uga. Si PB, fish tocino. Si Kenty, danggit. O ikaw, be? Tocino, danggit.
Flakes pala, dakon.
Flakes, pagit. So, may katatlo, pagit ang option. So, thank you, Git, thank you. He did not break the tie, but yeah, so, you know, everybody has their own kind of favorite when it comes to dried fish or uga.
Lokos, danggit, tocino, pinakas nga gumaa, kag bunlis-dilis. Amo na siya daso nang buko kag tapa. Inang mga uga daw ila lang na dokod sumukot sa pero ang pinakadabis kid nga bakal danggit. Lokos kag bunlis-dilis.
right, everybody, so we have finally made it here to the city of Sagay. Behind me is the beautiful Vito Church, which is pretty much like a huge landmark here in the city. And today is a Friday. It is a beautiful day. The sun is out. And we do see a lot of people here because Friday is pretty much like the day of devotion for a lot of the people here. Talking to some of the locals over here, they mentioned that this church was actually built in the 1800s, so it's been here a while. It has undergone a couple of renovations here and there, but yeah, everything is still standing. There are a lot less people from what I've heard, because like before what they said, like people from all over the island pretty much just like drop on by to pledge their devotion to San Vicente, who is like the patron saint of the church. So yeah, there is still mass going on. We will be waiting for that to finish up and talk to some of the people inside the church. So I'm gonna try to keep my voice down a bit. What you guys see behind me right here is like the spot for the area of devotion, rather, for San Vicente. They have this thing called Palapak. It's like a festival and like a tradition wherein they parade like a small statue, a small wooden statue of San Vicente, and they kind of like place it on your head, or like in Ilonggo, ginalapakan ka sa ulo, supposedly so you could somehow get more like direct access to the divine, I guess. So yeah, these people right here behind me, they're pledging their devotion to San Vicente, and this is just like such an amazing sight to see for me, man. I mean, you know, especially with like the pandemic going on, I bet like heaven is probably flooded with like requests right now. So yep, definitely a good part of my day right here. Hey guys, so mass is done. The church is slowly emptying out since it's done for the day, but you know, just seeing the inside of it now, you can just tell that there's so much history regarding like the surroundings of the place. Just seeing all, you know, the little bumps and bruises that it's been through. I mean, and the energy, the aura around the place. It kind of like encapsulates you in a sense that, you know, I mean, this place has seen like the deepest of emotions, man. It's heard prayers of thanksgiving, prayers of despair, miracles even that have been through like for most of the devotees in the place, and it's just such a strong energy really kind of surrounding everything, and I feel lucky. I'm just happy to be in this place, dude.
Kaya ang nahalinan sini inang imahin sa San Vicente, inang nakita na siya kahoy, magud na siya driftwood ba. Nakita dito sa Mulukabok. Ging kuha na siya sang mananagat ni Juan Barco. Iya tani bialon kag igatong niya sa balat-bala nga ginlapuan niya.
Pagkamit ko tayo pang luto.
Oo. Di kay hindi man niya mabial, hindi niya madutlan. Ti gingatong niya. Ti paggatong niya, hindi man gihapon madutlan. Hasta nga naglagom ang inang nga kahoy. Ti amo na nga ginkuan niya, ginhaboy liwat. Kay hindi mapuslan nga kahoy. Ti nagbalik man gihapon sa iya. Naabot nga panahon nga ginpadamgo siya. Nga amo na nga ipabuhat gid siya ng santos, ginpahimo iya San Vicente. Amo to nga nadutlan dayon. Na dali ra gid kaayo na porma ang Korte San Vicente.
Ang imahe naghalin sa Mulukabok. Paano nga dire nakadto sa
Oo.
simbahan?
Kay inang ang nagkuan to si Juan Barco kay wala man simbahan didto. Di kay nagpadamgo man siya nga ibutang gid siya sa usa ka simbahan. Di amo na nga diri gindul-on
Ano
niya.
si Juan Barco lang yung nagpili nga dire lang.
Oo,
Kaya
diri
tungod
gid
nga
niya.
laki.
Kay amo lang pinakalapit sa Mulukabok.
Okay.
Pero paano nagsugod ang kuan, ma'am, ang ginakatuan na bisa sa mga tao?
Hindi
May mga
kay
deboto
ang mga devotees nagsimba diri nga depende sa ila faith kay nga mag-ayo sila tapos kung magpalapak sila daw masinsinan gid ang ila faith ba nga nangamuyo guro sila nga di matuman man amo na nga nagkadto nagdamo na di nagkadto
nagsikat na.
kay kuan man hindi man ingon nga isa lang ang na granted ang ilahang mga ano na
Damo.
oo damo man di amo to nga sang una amo na may palapak gid siya.
Ano gali, ma'am, ang palapa?
Ano ang pala?
Ano na siya exactly?
Maluhod ang mga tao dito maluhod tapos palapakan na siya sang imahin.
Sang imahe, atong
Oo,
kahoy nga
atong
imahe mismo.
kahoy gid nga
okay.
gin palapak na niya ana palapak. Sini nga pandemic damo kaayo na ayo kay father nga makuan palapak. Di hindi man pwede kay wala man ginapagawa.
All right, guys. So we just had a really nice talk with one of the oldest staff members of the church, and just learning about the history and all the stories behind a place like this. Just kind of really completes the whole feel and the ambiance of the place full circle. And yeah, we were honestly really looking forward to catch a glimpse at least of the wooden image of San Vicente Ferrer. But unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it does draw a lot of attention, and the devotees, they really kind of go above and beyond to somehow get a chance to touch it or just feel the statue because of the rumored miracles that it could actually perform. So because of that, they kind of kept the image in a locked and secluded place, so we won't get to see it today. But if given the chance, I will definitely be back here just to somehow, hopefully when things get back to normal, just somehow see the actual Palapa festival, I guess. But yeah, so we are going to be heading out in a bit. I think we're headed to another place here in Sagay, so I will catch you then. Alright, y'all, so after a very hearty lunch, it's around 2 in the afternoon right now. We moved on to the older part of Sagay, which is the coastal area. And I guess you guys can hear it from the waves, but we are literally on the water right now. We are by the beach, and we are at a coffee shop. This is Kape Albarako, and the owner is a renowned artist in Negros. And apparently, this place is pretty much like a haven for a lot of the artists in the area. So we're gonna have some coffee by the beach, and yep, this is gonna be a perfect ending to this day. Alright, so first impressions about the place. I just absolutely love it, man. Kape Albarako, you guys did right, without a doubt. I mean, if anybody knows me, you know that coffee and the beach are pretty much like my top 2 words in my vocabulary. Those things, and with the art that goes along with it, I just love it. I'm absolutely in love with the spirit of the place, the ambiance, the way that they're just people laughing, your customers are all happy. Man, this is the dream, yo. I mean, if given the chance at one point in time, this is exactly how I would want my life to go, like owning a place like this.
Ang Cafe Albarako, daw wala gid namo na abigin ano nga mangin public place ni siya mo. Kaya ang pagka-design sining Cafe Albarako, gin-design ni siya nga daw diribla namon i-accommodate ang mga bisita ni Mr. Alvarado. So every time nga mag-abot di sila, gina-offer namon kape. Kaya yung mga artist pala kape gid ya. Tisang ulihi, reklamo sila nga ang kuno nga hindi nala ni namon pag i-open nga kapihan kay kanamit kuno sa amon nga kape. So nag-decide kami nga mag-asawa ay huuno nga 2014 gini siya nga nagsugod gid siya nga seryoso gid nga nag-Cafe Albarako na siya.
Okay.
Isa ni sa iya obra maestra. Time to time lain-lain ang design diri.
So aside from the fact nga puno siya sang works of art, ang lugar mismo work of art man siya at the same time.
At the same time work of art man siya.
Nga in progress.
Oh, sige, pirmi.
Sige. Why siya unta, sige develop niya.
Okay. Alright, y'all. So one more thing that you might not really see on camera, but one thing that I'm definitely witnessing over here is how comfortable like the customers are over here. People are just like playing music, they're just jamming on this side. You got some people drawing and painting on the other end. And as I said, this is like a haven for all the artists and everybody who just wants to kind of like do their own thing. It's like the perfect spot to express yourself and not be afraid to be judged by it. So yeah, dude, I mean, even the staff like kind of know most of the people by name, which is just freaking awesome to me, dude. I love the vibe.
Ang ginapokusan gid ni Nune isang iya nga attention to mga starting artists, mga kabataan gid. Actually, ang amon niya nga vision gid sa Cafe Albarako, ang amon diya nga gid namon ang naaton local.
So check this out, guys. This really caught my attention. It kind of passed my eye earlier on, thinking that it was just like any other plant, but I was noticing that it was like glowing kind of weirdly. But apparently these are old bottles of soda converted into not exactly living, but like breathing pieces of art, man. It's absolutely amazing. So we're crossing the other side of the cafe, and I'm so stoked because I think we're getting the chance to meet the artist himself, Mr. Nune Alvarado. Alright, so we're here on the second floor. You can see more works of the man himself. And man, the accolades that this guy has amassed over a career which is practically like a lifetime's worth of work, man. And to see him with like the passion to pass it along, to pass along that same passion that he had, and hoping for the success of others as well, is just mesmerizing.
(1966) ang date pa siya, so high school pa lang siya, 16 years old. And then gin-gift niya ni sa ila family friends sa Barangay Fabrica. Ningidala siya sa US. And then later on nabalik siya sa Philippines kay gina-for sale nila. So nakita namon gidbakal siya namon balik, and then locate din siya namon, nakuha siya namon sa Bacolod. So ginkuha din siya namon para may ara kami pinaka-old gyud, isa sa pinaka-old ni siya nga ma-locate pa namon. Amo ni siya 1966.
A place could somehow impact you instantaneously the moment you step into it. But when you hear the stories of the people that established the place, when you hear their whys, you know, the center and the core of why they did what they did, then it just somehow adds so much color, so much life to the story of the place. And you know, I feel so privileged right now to be able to be given this chance of not just only experiencing like the outlet of their creativity, but to be able to speak to them firsthand and listen to the stories of how they got to this point is just over and above, man. Just the cherry on top. It completes the whole thing. As I said, it just adds color. All right, everybody, so this caps off our trip here to Sagay City and Cafe Albarako. The tides have gone down, the people have slowly kind of left and went home, but the memory of this visit and this experience and the conversations with the people here, they will stick with me, man, all the way for a very, very long time, without a doubt. I will be back here. I will be back here for sure. Kind of found the path that we were supposed to get on.
Alang mo na siyang kanang tinapay sa naunang panahon.
Kada adlaw ginatagan niya pagkaon ang iyang amo nga ginbuhian dira. Ang ato to sa dalom, nag-amat-amat sila saka.
The stuff they're making here actually makes it all the way to places like Hawaii. Apparently, world-class stuff being made here. So now we enter this alternate universe where it's the men shopping for bags. Ka mga loving husband ba?